We often think we need constant connection to learn. More apps, more videos, more content all the time. But sometimes the best way to grow in English or anything else is to take a breath, disconnect, and actually live in the language. Not scroll through it, not chase notifications, but notice moments. So if you're tired of staring at screens or if you feel stuck in your English, let today's story be a little reminder that even without the internet, you're still surrounded by language. Let's see how. I woke up and reached for my phone. The screen stayed black. I checked the charger, tried again, nothing. Then I noticed the small text in the corner. No service. Wi-Fi off. Something was wrong. I got up, looked at the modem. Lights were blinking in the wrong pattern. I tried restarting it. Nothing. I checked the power. Still nothing. Internet was out. Just like that, no messages, no social media, no streaming, no online anything. My first instinct was to fix it. But after a few minutes of trying, I just stopped. I sat there in the quiet room and thought, maybe I'll just go with it. Just one day. No internet. Let's see what happens. The silence felt strange at first. My mind kept reaching for something to check. But there was nothing. No news, no updates, no background noise. So I made breakfast slowly. Not watching anything, not reading anything. Just cooking and eating. And I noticed things I usually miss. The sound of the egg sizzling. The way the toast smelled when it was ready. I looked out the window and saw the trees move in the wind. The clouds drift across the sky. Things I don't normally give time to. After breakfast, I opened a book I hadn't touched in months. No screen, just pages. I read for hours without stopping. No pop-ups, no alerts. Just words and my imagination. And when I looked up, it was almost afternoon. I went for a walk. I didn't take headphones. No music, no podcast, just the sounds of the street. I heard conversations in the park. Kids laughing. Birds calling. People talking on benches. Real voices. Real words. Later I sat in a coffee shop with a notebook. Just writing. Thought stories, words that came to mind. And without realizing it, I started writing in English. Not perfect, not planned. Just natural. Came out easier than I expected. 'Cause I wasn't trying too hard. I was just letting the language come to me. By evening the internet still hadn't returned. But I didn't mind anymore. I cooked dinner with music from the radio. I watched the sunset instead of a screen. And I went to bed feeling quiet but full. Not empty. It was one day. But it felt bigger. Like I had space again. Like I could hear my thoughts in a new way. Sometimes we think learning English means doing more. But sometimes it means doing less. Letting go of the pressure. And giving space for the language to grow naturally. That's what happened that day. And I'll probably do it again on purpose next time. Now let's look at some useful expressions from this story you can use in daily English. No service. A casual way to say your phone has no signal or connection. The silence felt strange. A very natural phrase to describe unfamiliar quietness. Without realizing it, perfect for describing when something happens naturally without effort. I didn't mind anymore. Great way to show that something was okay after it once wasn't. Real voices, real words. This kind of repetition adds emphasis in speech. I was just letting the language come to me. This is a beautiful phrase you can use when something happens naturally instead of by force. I went to bed feeling quiet but full. A nice poetic phrase that shows emotional peace. These aren't just words. They're feelings. And when you learn them through a story that feels real, you remember them longer. You use them better. That's the power of learning through story. We share one story like this every day. Each one gives you the real English people actually use in real life. So if you want to keep growing without burning out, Stick around, subscribe, come back tomorrow, and tell us in the comments. Have you ever spent a day without the internet? What did you feel? What did you notice? Let us know. See you in the next one.